The 2024 election is shaping up to be one of the most consequential in American history. The nation is deeply divided. Political polarization has reached a fever pitch. Americans are angrier, more frustrated, and more distrustful of their government than ever before. This is the backdrop against which Donald Trump seeks to reclaim the presidency. Can he do it? The answer is far from clear, but one thing is certain: the stakes could not be higher. The political landscape is a tinderbox. Inflation is soaring. Crime is rampant in many cities. The border is in chaos. These are issues that resonate deeply with voters, and they are issues that Trump is hammering home. He is betting that Americans are hungry for a return to his brand of law and order and economic nationalism. On the other side of the aisle, Democrats are struggling to articulate a clear and compelling message. They are saddled with an unpopular incumbent in Joe Biden, whose approval ratings have plummeted. They are also grappling with internal divisions, as the progressive and moderate wings of the party struggle for control. This is the volatile mix that Trump is stepping into. He is a master of exploiting division and channeling anger. He is also a relentless campaigner who thrives on chaos. Whether these qualities will be enough to propel him back to the White House remains to be seen, but there is no doubt that he is a force to be reckoned with. Donald Trump is not known for his subtlety. His campaign strategy is simple, brash, and instantly recognizable. It's the same playbook he used in 2016, and it's the one he's sticking to in 2024. The question is, can it work again? First and foremost, Trump is a master of branding. He understands the power of a simple message, repeated over and over again. "Make America Great Again" was a stroke of genius. It tapped into a deep well of nostalgia and resentment. It also offered a simple solution to complex problems. Trump is now trying to recapture that magic with "Take America Back." Will it resonate with voters who are tired of the status quo? Another key element of the Trump playbook is his mastery of the media. He understands how to dominate the news cycle. He knows how to use social media to bypass traditional gatekeepers and speak directly to his base. He is also a master of provocation. He says outrageous things to get attention, and then he accuses the media of being fake news when they criticize him. This strategy has been remarkably effective in keeping him at the center of the national conversation. Trump's final weapon is his ability to tap into the anger and frustration of his supporters. He tells them that they have been forgotten by the elites in Washington. He tells them that he is the only one who can fight for them, and he tells them that the system is rigged against them. This message resonates with a certain segment of the population, and it is one of the reasons why Trump remains a potent force in American politics. The story of Tom Watson, a fiery populist who dominated Georgia politics in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, offers a cautionary tale for those who believe that Trumpism is a passing fad. Watson, like Trump, was a master of channeling resentment and exploiting division. He rose to prominence by railing against the wealthy and powerful. He championed the cause of the common man, and he promised to upend the corrupt political establishment. Watson's early career was marked by a commitment to racial justice. He was a vocal advocate for the rights of African Americans. He even formed a coalition with black farmers to challenge the power of the white elite. But over time, Watson's views on race underwent a dramatic transformation. He became a virulent racist, spewing hatred and bigotry from the stump. What caused Watson's descent into darkness? Some historians believe that he was always a racist at heart. Others argue that he cynically exploited racial tensions to advance his political career. Whatever the explanation, Watson's story is a reminder that populism can be a dangerous force. It can be used to unite people across racial and economic lines, but it can also be used to divide and destroy. The parallels between Watson and Trump are striking. Both men tapped into a deep well of anger and resentment. Both men used divisive rhetoric to mobilize their supporters, and both men left a trail of destruction in their wake. The story of Tom Watson is a warning to those who believe that Trumpism is a passing fad. It is a reminder that the forces that gave rise to Trump are deeply rooted in American history, and it is a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked populism. To understand the enduring appeal of Donald Trump, you must understand the deep-seated resentment that fuels his base. These are not simply voters who disagree with liberal policies. These are Americans who feel left behind, ignored, and even despised by the cultural and political elite. Economic anxiety is a major factor. The loss of manufacturing jobs, the decline of unions, and the rise of globalization have left many working-class Americans feeling adrift. They see their way of life disappearing, and they blame the political establishment for failing to protect them. Trump's promise to bring back jobs and restore American manufacturing resonates deeply with this group. But it's not just about economics. There's also a cultural dimension to Trump's appeal. Many of his supporters feel that their values are under attack. They see a culture that is increasingly hostile to traditional notions of faith, family, and patriotism. They feel like strangers in their own country. Trump's willingness to challenge political correctness and defend traditional values has made him a hero to this group. Trump's base is also united by a deep distrust of institutions. They see a government that is corrupt and unresponsive to their needs. They see a media that is biased and dishonest, and they see a cultural elite that looks down on them. Trump's attacks on these institutions are music to their ears. This sense of resentment is what binds Trump's base together. They are united by a shared sense of grievance and a belief that the system is rigged against them. This is a powerful force in American politics, and it is one that Trump has masterfully exploited.